Welcome to Inspire Me with Jay. This is a podcast to inspire, uplift, show forth the love of God, and help usher in the spiritual awakening. Welcome to Inspire Me with Jay. I'm your host, Jay Spillers, author and teacher, and I thought I would just talk about visualization, meditation. I'm probably going to do this for my class tonight. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and get on live and record. I was thinking of doing it as a Zoom one, but I thought I'll just go live, but it's not after 5. So I'm going to be talking about two things tonight. I'm going to be talking about Zen meditation. I've got a great pre-recorded Zen meditation. And Zen meditation just basically goes to Taoist philosophy. It has to do with the yin and the yang of balancing things out, creating a centeredness within your being in a flow and being in harmony. That's kind of the idea of a Zen. Just kind of like, just go with it, and a lot of Zen has to do with like an inner knowing. It's not so much like you consciously are sitting there thinking, okay, I do this and I do this. It's just sort of an inner knowing. Just kind of go with the flow. Go with what feels right. And that's kind of what I was doing last week when we were talking about the singing bowls. We had, when the guy does the bowls, they sort of basically do rimming where they like touch it and go around the rim. Or they like do basically a dong on it, where they're basically hitting it, striking it, but it's like there's no pattern to it. It's just sort of whatever you feel, and that's sort of like a Zen kind of thing with the singing bowls. Well, it's kind of like Zen meditation. It's the inner knowing, and it's sort of the centeredness. You kind of think of it as like water. Water just sort of flows. And it's very flexible and can move around, but yet water has a certain strength to it. Like if there's a rock in the way, it can sort of craft the rock and carve out the rock over time. So that's kind of like the idea of Zen in meditation. And one thing that this video does is they sort of like count their exhale breath. So they breathe in and then they breathe out. And as they breathe out, they go like 1. But they're not counting out loud. They're just sort of like keeping track of your counting. And, it's sort of like counting sheep. You just sort of get in the focus of counting the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, and so forth. Yeah, I mean, I guess in a sense, it's almost like kind of doing the mantra, just like letting your mind go, just like giving it something to latch onto and just letting it go. And in that moment, you start to sort of become centered, which is kind of cool. And then, he also had the element of focusing on a part of your body, not necessarily even doing like a body scan where you're like releasing tension or just feeling peace there. It's just like, just notice it, getting Zen within your body. So I'm doing that tonight, but we're also going to be talking about visualization meditation. And the thing about visualizing is that it's multisensory, and it sort of goes to how you're feeling, because it's not just visual in the sense of, what you see in your mind's eye, but it can also be what you hear, what you feel, what you taste, touch, or smell. And a lot of times you can do like sounds with it, like you can have, if you're doing like a meditation over the water, you could have water sounds, things like that. And with the visualization, it can be sort of literal in what it's doing, and it could also be symbolic. So it's like, if you're doing a meditation and you're sort of like visualizing yourself achieving a goal, you might literally see that goal in front of you. Like if I'm visualizing writing a book, I, I like literally see the book in my mind's eye, maybe. That'd be more of a literal visualization. But you could sort of have a symbolic or metaphorical visualization too. Like I'm going to visualize peace. And for me, I see like a beautiful stream flowing. And for me, that symbolizes peace and tranquility. It's obviously a symbol. It's not, literal peace flowing. It's water. But in my mind's eye, that's sort of how I visualize it in a symbolic way. So it can be literal, it can be symbolic. And you can do visualization meditation in conjunction with other meditative practices. You could be in tune with your breathing. You can be listening to music. You can be doing an affirmation while you're visualizing different things too. They're kind of like maybe happening sequentially, or they're happening kind of at the same time simultaneously. But like within the same meditation session, you could be doing different meditative practices with visualization. And that's often what I do. I don't usually exclusively do just visualization or just affirmations, just breathing. You can always do just one thing, but you can sort of do multifaceted meditation, which I think makes it a lot more interesting and kind of keeps you engaged longer, especially like if you're doing a half hour meditation, 45 minutes, just doing breathing, maybe can get a bit dull, but some people can do just a breath meditation for an hour and no problem. But it can be difficult. But like with visualization, what would we do visualization for? Well, it can achieve a lot of the same things that other meditative practices can, like the breath focus and whatnot. You can use it just for relaxation, to relax your mind and body. You can do it for release. Like sometimes you'll hear a visualization meditation and they release stress or trauma or bad habits or anything else. Like sometimes you might see like, imagine yourself giving up smoking or some other bad habit and seeing like, the pack of cigarettes is just floating away on a balloon or something. So it's sort of a release mechanism. And that obviously has the literal element of this pack of cigarettes, but it might be like floating into the clouds, going away from you, sort of a symbolic release of it. So it can relax you, it can release different things in your life that you want to release and let go of. You just let go. You can do it for healing, physical, emotional healing, traumas. You can do it for pain management. If you have pain, you can sort of visualize like white light energy going down there and just sort of soothing a pain if you're having a pain. So it can be for healing. You can do it as a gratitude exercise, like think of something you're grateful for and then visualize this event. Maybe it's a past event, like someone gave you something and you sort of visualize what was happening, or like you visualize something in the future that you'd like to happen and feeling the gratitude for it. So it can be used as gratitude and in conjunction with gratitude. You can do it connected to love and kindness. Like if I was to send out love and kindness vibes to you, like sending out love, sending out kindness to a loved one. And then you could see like a white light, or you could see like a golden light coming from you that sort of for you represents love, or like a red light representing peace just flowing out. representing love and kindness, because you can do a love and kindness meditation with visualization. And visualization, too, besides doing love and kindness, can be something to put you in a present moment. Sometimes you may be like, I want to be mindful. I don't want to be focused on the past. I don't want to be focused on the future. I just want to be present. Okay, well, I'll visualize being in a forest and focus on the forest around me. And it puts me in a present moment. I'm not over here. I'm not over there. I'm present. So it can be in conjunction or connected with mindfulness. Be in the present moment. So I think what we'll do right now, since you sort of got an idea of visualization, is maybe I'll see if I can pull up some music and we'll just do a visualization.
You're listening to the Inspire Me with Jay podcast. Please do like and subscribe to the channel, bringing hope and inspiration to the world.
Okay, hopefully it's not too loud. Let's see if it adjusts. There we go. Okay. We're hoping it's not too overwhelming because I have it pretty low, just about as low as it'll go. And we'll go ahead and do a visualization meditation. So let's close our eyes. Let's take in a few deep breaths. Breathe in deeply through your nose. Hold about 8 seconds. Exhale for 8 seconds through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. And exhale. Take in another deep breath. Breathe in deeply. Hold. And exhale. Now just imagine yourself floating in a river, maybe on an inner tube or a raft, just floating down a fast-flowing river. It's very calm, it's very peaceful, it's very tranquil. You can feel the water on your skin. You can hear the water flowing. You can feel the sun shining. Beautiful blue sky. You can see patches of clouds. Maybe you can start to sort of feel the movement of going down the river. Maybe you see, like, on the sides there's green grass and trees as you're just passing them. Just allow yourself to be in this moment. Take in the sights and the sounds. Floating down the river. Just breathe normally now, in and out through your nose. You don't have to breathe very deep. Just breathe what's comfortable as you're floating down the river. The sun is warm on your skin. Allow your whole body to relax. Your head is relaxing, your chest, your back, your stomach. It's feeling very calm and relaxed, floating along the river, taking in this beautiful, peaceful day. Your legs are relaxed. Maybe your toes are dipping in the water as you're floating. You can feel the sensation of the water hitting your toes and feet. It's a very gentle, calming sensation. Now, if you have any pains in your body, just imagine that the pain is just subsiding as you float down the water. There's pains in your body, the muscles are relaxing, the pain receptors are just going calm, starting to feel good. If there's any healing in your body that needs to take place in your mind is feeling clear, starting to feel very comfortable, starting to feel a lot of tranquility as we float down this river. You are tranquil. You are experiencing serenity. A profound peace is coming over you. As you float down this river, think of all the things you're grateful for. Maybe you're thankful for being able to be on the river right now in your mind's eye. Maybe you're grateful for what somebody said to you this morning. Take a moment and see anything that happened this morning and what you're grateful for. Could be as simple as, I had a nice cup of coffee this morning. Someone told me they loved me. My dog was happy to see me. It could be a small thing, it could be a giant thing. Something that happened in your day, this morning, this afternoon, whenever you're listening, that you're grateful for. See it, experience it, feel the emotion. Allow yourself to feel loved. Allow yourself to just have compassion. Feel compassion for yourself right now as you float down this river. You are a beautiful person inside and out. You have dignity and value. You have worth beyond measure. You are worthy of compassion, of love, of kindness and peace. Feel that as we go down the river. I'm feeling love and compassion for myself. You're in this moment. You're one with this moment. You are feeling peace, tranquility, and serenity. We may have had a hiccup just a minute ago, but that's okay. Just feel the love. Feel the peace. Feel the love, feel the peace. And we'll start to come back to the room. Whether the music is in or out, you feel peace. Let's take in one final deep breath. Breathe in deeply through your nose. Hold. Exhale through your mouth slowly. Move your fingers a little bit. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you for joining me. Have you ever wanted to learn to meditate? Check out my book, Meditation for Everyone: How to Quickly Have a More Peaceful, Mindful, and Fulfilled Life, and support this channel. With Meditation for Everyone, you will learn to quickly and easily meditate, relieve stress and anxiety, alleviate depression, and have more joy, peace, and relaxation. What you will learn: mindfulness, the art of stillness, step by step on how to meditate, strategies for overcoming challenges to meditation, and much more. D. Mason said this is a nice meditation book, even for those already meditating. I agree with the statements that it will help to have a more peaceful, mindful, and fulfilled life. 4.6 star rating, available on Amazon.